Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to yet another matchup in the Roulette Rivals World Championships 2021. My name is Barbecue, and I'm happy to be here today bringing to you another match between Foxy and TeHawken today. Foxy being a returning rival and TeHawken being a Roulette rookie. Welcome in, Frody. Nice to see ya. And welcome to any other viewers or lurkers. We are going to be traveling to Hokkaido first. This is Foxy's map pick, and we'll be there in just about 30 seconds. We're going to get our spin and jump right into the game here. TeHawken has chosen Paris. We did see TeHawken play on Paris just yesterday, so hopefully we'll see TeHawken. Hopefully they got a bit of practicing in between yesterday's match and today's match. It would be great to see TeHawken take a win on Paris. Alright, and it looks like our spin is here. We have Eric Soders, eliminated by poisoning the stem cells, disguised as the helicopter pilot, and Yuki Yamasaki, eliminated with a sniper rifle, disguised as a chef. So this will be interesting to see here. So the helicopter pilot being a unique disguise, and the sniper rifle being a mandatory smuggled item in. There is not a sniper rifle to be found anywhere on the map, so players are going to have to bring that with them, either starting in a place where they can bring it or smuggling it into the map. It looks like we're going to see Foxy smuggle it into the morgue. Now, TeHawken's very quickly caught Jason Portman here, but if we're trying to do a chain lure here... Oh, wow.
I don't believe what I just did. If I kid this...
So, let's see here. TeHawken is... Okay, we're going to turn down Foxy there, because Foxy's got their mic active. Let's see, we'll listen to TeHawken. We'll see if TeHawken's game audio includes a mic or not. Welcome in, Galther and Silver Surfers. Nice to have you with us. Enjoy the matchup here, everybody. Alright, we've got TeHawken's game audio going now. Yeah, Foxy actually doesn't appear to be playing the right map. The objective up there in Foxy's screen is not eliminate Eric Soders and eliminate Yuki Yamasaki. So we might need that's a good observation there. Foxy, is this the Hokkaido Snow Festival that Foxy's doing? No, this is the ET. Yeah, this is the elusive target. Okay, so TeHawken is doing the right mission. Foxy's not even doing the right mission now, so we're just gonna watch TeHawken. TeHawken has gotten all the way over here as Jason Portman, and now is resort security, standing here to grab Nails, the helicopter pilot. Does he know the spin's live? I would imagine so. The Discord does ping. The Discord does ping you and let you know, to be live. Foxy's just like going on a rampage.
Excuse me, but it really freaks me out when people stand too close to them.
Now, TeHawken has got himself the helicopter pilot disguise.
Hey, so you're the curator's research aide, right?
Hey, Bungie, welcome in. I don't think Foxy knows you should be live. Well, Foxy is live. I mean, we're watching Foxy now, so Foxy knew to be live. And I assume that Foxy knows to be doing the spin because they do get messaged on Discord.
Oh my! This space, the colors, oh the shapes. It's beautiful, exactly as it needs to be.
He's still doing the elusive target.
Everything in its proper place. Oh my goodness! Oh, why haven't I noticed before? I need to share this with my babies.
Well, hopefully, hopefully Foxy eventually, figures out that they're supposed to be doing their match right now. Instead, we're seeing Foxy do an entirely different mission. The elusive target, certainly. Foxy understands what Roulette Rivals is, and that it's a competition to complete story missions, not elusive targets. So TeHawken's trying to figure out. I don't know if we've seen TeHawken get a poisoning the stem cells opportunity here. He's got the TeHawken's got the curator's morgue doctor disguise on, it looks like, and this is not none of being up here is needed for poisoning Eric Soders via the stem cells.
Not now, come on.
Okay, so it looks like we're gonna see Foxy actually load up and do the Citus and Versus mission, which is the mission that gives you obviously the Eric Soders target and Yuki Yamasaki target. So hopefully this is the beginning of Foxy's attempt here.
Why are you sneaking around here, buddy?
Tight security, man. Get to know.
I don't feel so good. Oh, I don't feel good at all.
Is TeHawken trying to grab the botulism toxin or whatever?
Be kidding.
Yo, you.
All right, so Foxy's now in the right mission, starting undercover as a surgeon.
Better go check that out. Let's not take any chances. Affirmative.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I think we're seeing TeHawken here is just trying to kind of find his way through the mission with getting these pacifications. That is not a safe pacification to make, though. You don't want to do that. Because there is a bodyguard in the room to the left there who can do a head turn and look through the window, and we'll see these guards passed out if you do that.
This is not a dump site.
These guards can be turned around, but Not like that. Okay, Foxy's gotten in, poisoned the stem cells. Put the sniper rifle on the back. So we're going to see Foxy either complete the stem cell preparation or going to get the helicopter to pilot disguise. That is not a good place to leave that sniper. Someone will see that there. Oh, you're going to calmer him. Interesting, interesting use of sedatives there. Now there's no sedatives left for grabbing Nails, the helicopter pilot. TeHawken has got the helicopter pilot disguise now. Just needs to complete draining and refilling the poison stem cells there by the control panel. Alright, TeHawken's got the poison kill on Eric Soders. Nicely done, TeHawken. I'll just take care of that evidence while you're down there in the morgue. Because, you know, you're right there. You're right by it. You don't have green guns currently. Hopefully you see that and take care of that. And yes, that's true. You can poison the stem cells with rat poison, and it doesn't make them sick, and it's a fatal poisoning. Yeah, Nails being allowed in the morgue is very strange. Now Foxy's just gonna run right by that enforcer there. Whoa. Oh, and it does not work out. Foxy gets ripped. Oh, man. Yeah. I don't know. Doing all that sedation there is gonna be bad. Especially because you just choke out the helicopter pilot there. If you're gonna calmer anybody, calmer the helicopter pilot. Find a way to turn those guards around. And calmer Nails, grab the disguise, use 1 dart versus 3. You know? That's what I would try to do in that situation. Or just plan a different way to grab. Then again, you know, if we could have seen it work by Foxy, that would have been cool. Okay, TeHawken has got Yuki Yamasaki calmered and dragged into this little back room here where we can now see the sniper kill. TeHawken still hasn't taken care of evidence, though. Don't forget about that evidence. Don't you dare exfiltrate until you have green guns back. Yuki's been isolated now. I don't know that a chef is able to get back in through those doors, though. If I were TeHawken, I would try to prop open that door with a, that door actually doesn't have an RFID scanner in front of it, so I think anybody can open that door. I just hope that a chef has access to that part of the hospital. So, just heard TeHawken say there that he's not 100% sure on how to grab a chef's outfit, so thankfully Bodyguard is allowed down into the kitchen. Just gotta find, you know, just pacify these guys carefully. They move around between a couple different positions. Sometimes they have eyes on each other, sometimes they don't. Make these pacifications carefully. I'll stand on the other side of the door there. Okay, he's not sending... The enforcer's not walking in, so that's good. Alright, good. He's got the grab on the chef. But seriously, don't forget about your evidence. I really hope we don't see TeHawken try to exfiltrate with a recording needing to be taken down. And yes, that's right. TeHawken is a rookie this for this event, first competitive event. So I generally think players don't expect to see, you know, the most optimal play and craziest strats from the rookies, and that's fine. You know, everybody's journey in Roulette Rivals starts at a different place and progresses at their own pace. And TeHawken clearly has some foundational knowledge here. Maybe not knowledge of the meta strats, but you can get wins without needing the meta strats. Okay, so we're going to see TeHawken opt to try to take out the evidence in this room here. I don't know that TeHawken even knows about the one in the morgue, which is unfortunate because this one is more of a pain to deal with. Oh, wow, just going right for the grab there. That's a... If that were me, I would have lured him into the side room there. So I believe there is another person who walks through that room. I don't know that it's just the two of them, but it does work out. Now we're going to see TeHawken typing on the console to destroy the evidence, and we have green guns back. Now we just need to get back into our chef's disguise. Hopefully TeHawken's got the briefcase still. Watch out for that enforcer there. Oh my god. Dude, that was a ridiculous whoosh there. And you still gotta watch out now for this enforcer here. Please, please be careful. We're gonna seeker him. Alright, that's one way to deal with them. Buff guy raiding, welcome in. Buff friends, welcome to our first matchup here between Foxy and TeHawken. Playing on Hokkaido here, this is chosen by Foxy. After this, we're going to be heading to Paris. TeHawken is 15 minutes into their spin and have played very well so far. Foxy was doing the elusive target at the start of the stream for some reason, and now is doing the right mission. Citizen versus TeHawken has got the disguise needed for the Yuki kill and has her isolated. Just needs to get back to her, grab the sniper, get the kill, and exfiltrate. Oh, welcome in, everybody. And Buff, thank you for the raid, dude. Alright, TeHawken's in. Got the sniper. Oh, careful. Be careful. Okay, you can get spotted by some patrolling guards out here. But, okay, TeHawken's good. Cleared. Nice. Alright. Well done, TeHawken. I believe that's TeHawken's first win on Hokkaido.
Eliminate the target.
And get Sniper Assassin. Look at that. Nicely done. GG's.
That was correct. Yeah.
Beautifully. Beautifully played.
2-0.
You'll love to see it. And this means that our next map now is Paris. TeHawken got Mastery 20, which is huge. Mastery 20 on Hokkaido is huge. It's a fun map to play with a restricted loadout, though. But well done. Paris is nice this time of year. We have not seen Foxy play on Paris yet in this competition, and TeHawken we've seen play on Paris a total of 6 times, with 1 win and 5 losses. So TeHawken does have some experience here being on this map. Hopefully we'll see the lifetime performance stats balance out a bit more. Let's get a win. Hoping for a win here for that lifetime performance. Then again, you know, it would be good to see Foxy on the board with a win too. Someone's gonna get a win today. Should we do a prediction? You want to co-cast this, Buff? Definitely, dude. Let me get you in here. Alright, calling you on Discord now. Buff, can you hear me?
I can hear you, man. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can. Chat, can you hear Buff?
Hell yeah.
Let us know if you can hear Buff. What's up, man? Thanks for joining. This is awesome. Unexpected
Dude,
Buff
fucking
co-cast. I'm into it.
Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure,
Sorry,
dude.
I swore already.
Don't even worry about it. Like, you guys, it's not a problem. I may not swear very much when I'm like doing the main cast, but my guests are. You guys are free to express yourself however you want. Seriously, you don't have to put on airs for my sake.
Nah, I know, but like the second I jump in the cast, it's automatic cuss.
You know what? It's personality. It's large. It's loud, and it's why people love you. So be yourself, man.
I guess. Yeah. Oh, wait, people love me? I don't know about that.
Well, okay, I'll speak for I should speak for myself. I love Buff and I love the personality, so I'm really happy that you've joined us.
Well, the feeling is mutual, man.
Oh, thanks, bud. Oh, look at how sweet Buff is to me. See, he doesn't talk trash all the time, just most of the time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what else is Buff? His heart. He's got a muscular heart, this guy.
Muscular heart. I hope so. Hopefully my heart will be able to fight off all the fast food I've been eating my whole life.
Hope so.
Good to see. I really wanted to shoutcast with you because A, I love shoutcasting with you, and B, this is actually my group, Foxy and TeHawken, and actually, they are unfortunately, the 2 bottom players on the list right now that have the fewest points in the group. So I thought this is gonna be interesting as hell, man. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, because, you know, someone's gonna win, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I mean, obviously, things can end in a draw, but, you know, there's...
I've definitely got, I mean, I hate to pick favorites here. Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna say it. I don't want to do that.
It's all good. It's hard to tell with, I feel like predictions are easier to make. Speaking of predictions, I should have started one. I'll get a quick prediction going. But it's harder to predict who is going to win when it comes to like the less experienced players and the rookies. I feel like because the well-known players are have had a lot of eyes on them, and people understand, oh, this is this person's skill level. But with rookies and newer players, they are in the process of getting better, and they can surprise us with, you know, what they've learned, and especially even if they don't have a lot of wins under their belt, the losses are perhaps the things you learn the most from. So
exactly, and that's the thing. I gotta say, particularly here. With TeHawken, for example, the guy, I think his first tournament match ever was against me, and the guy was a nervous wreck in that match, a totally nervous wreck. So he was clearly not able to play his best because of his nerves. You know, nerves are a huge factor.
Definitely.
So, you know, and that goes with everybody. You know, we all get nervous during tournaments. It's a big deal. There's things at stake.
Right.
But he's been improving with every subsequent opponent since then. So it's really cool in one tournament just to see the player increase the skill level in such a large amount. Definitely,
yeah. And yeah, we all love to see like the crazy plays from like the really experienced players, but we got to get more experienced players, and that means we got to watch rookie rivals and stuff getting better. So this is part of that process. But the spin is here. If you want to take it for us, Buff.
Yeah, okay. We've got explosive weapon for Viktor Novikov as the Palace staff. So that's pretty straightforward. And then we've got the Shake SMG for Dahlia. So
I'm gonna message you the URL for the spin link too. I just sent that to you.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah.
course.
We've got so this is actually pretty not too bad. You know what? I might actually opt to go. Um, if this was me, I might actually opt attic start here. But well,
Hmm.
no, you know what? Tech crew might be the safest bet on this one. But
Yeah, there's the interesting thing about paraspins I find is that there's a lot of ways you can approach here. You see like the attic start, you got the tech crew start. Sometimes the auction start is a viable start. It really just the starting locations are more affected. They are more effective on the spins that you get on Paris can like really kind of influence where the best starting location is. And even if you don't pick the same starting location like we're seeing here between our players, I feel like you're not necessarily hugely disadvantaged based on where you choose to start.
not necessarily. Yeah, it's it could go. It could go. Paris is definitely one of the easier maps. So and definitely one of the faster maps. Everybody knows it for that.
Right.
So I honestly I do think starting location, actually personally speaking, is a huge factor with this. If you choose the wrong starting location, that can make or break the spin for you.
Yeah, depending on who your competitor is, for sure. Like if you're playing
Yeah,
against
exactly.
someone who's like really gonna make the most of their choices, you don't have a lot of room for error. But between roulette rookies and some of the less experienced like returning rivals, there's definitely more room for different starts kind of catching up with one another. But like for players that are on your level and the more competitive level, I think that margin for like viability between different starts and different strats gets smaller, because
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys play at such a competitive pace that a difference of 10 seconds or 30 seconds or a minute like really can make the difference, really can make or break the run.
What do you mean by you guys? You're up there with them too, man.
Maybe not yet, but hopefully someday.
All right, if that's your opinion, I don't know, man. You fucking you had a really awesome, convincing performance versus Jotes in freaking Haven and Bangkok and Mumbai, some of the hardest maps in the game. So
I'm
I don't know.
encouraged to keep trying for sure.
Yeah, that was a sick freaking match the other day.
And what the heck is Foxy doing here? He's running along with Victor as he's being escorted on lockdown.
Foxy, I don't think knows Paris very well.
Yeah.
I've seen him do crazy stuff like this several times before. Starting Palace staff is almost never a good idea.
Yeah, because there's a free one.
Palace staff.
There's a free one in the basement you can get to in like 20 seconds.
Exactly. Yeah, it's right there, and pretty much any kill on Dahlia or any kill on Victor, even if it's a drowning kill, you can just make Victor sick, go downstairs, get Palace staff, get back up, and still have enough time to drown him.
Right.
So there's really no reason to ever start Palace staff. But
Yeah, this seems like an approach I would probably try to do by, like you said, attic start or even tech crew start, just to get them isolated in that little separate room. Getting them in the bathroom would work just as well. This is
both are viable for sure for this.
Yeah.
TeHawken started attic, and it definitely seems to be paying off for him. He's doing real well.
Yeah, I've noticed watching him play on Paris. We actually saw TeHawken play on Paris the other day, and he did a similar start with the attic and getting the Sheik, and it's actually kind of a smart idea because since you start there, you get Victor isolated, and you get yourself that disguise, which grants you access to go anywhere on the map, more or less. Like he's like Helmut, he can get basically anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty broken ass disguise. It's basically a god disguise.
Yeah.
There's that one and Helmut are the two god disguises on the map, which is pretty nuts considering almost no other maps really have these types of disguises, where you're basically free roam no matter where you are.
Now Foxy's actually caught Victor on the stairs here as the palace staff, and TeHawken did get the kill.
Oh, but he had the rip. What happened?
Why did he restart? It didn't kill him. He like blew it up. He threw it at him, and then it must have fallen far enough away from Victor that when he detonated it, it didn't kill him. And that really sucks because he actually got him isolated. I didn't think that was gonna work. It ended with him getting an opportunity on Victor, and it just didn't pan out for him. So that's really that's unfortunate to see. TeHawken's
TeHawken,
done.
last kill, it's over.
Wow.
That's the spin.
All right, good job,
Like I said,
TeHawken.
the guy's been improving a ridiculous amount from match to match. He's gotten
Nice.
so good so quick.
I don't even think he had to reload there.
No, that was it. That was one try. Well done for TeHawken.
Good, yeah, that's encouraging to see. Definitely the you know, when you see those numbers, those statistics can definitely, and we both know this, I think, too, as streamers, like numbers sometimes can kind of get into your head and you're like, oh, I'm not doing good. My performance on this map is crap. But that shouldn't discourage you, because that's just a sign that there's room to improve. And
Exactly.
improving is how you get better, and clearly we just saw it. TeHawken with a win rate on Paris of 1 win, 6 losses is now 2 wins, 6 losses, and eventually that win number is going to be higher, even higher. So good to see that practice paying off.
Yeah, he's really doing well.
That's the journey. And if there's anybody watching who's not yet competing in Roulette Rivals or thinking about competing in Roulette Rivals, get involved. Seriously, it's so much fun. If you're a fan of Hitman and enjoy replaying it, Roulette is an even better way to keep replaying the game and teach you more. You'll learn so much through playing Roulette. Seriously.
Cough Nico, cough Arnav, cough Cammy. And get in this tournament, guys.
Yeah, we've got some people on the peripheries who are just kind of like hanging out in chats and offering suggestions. People who clearly play the game and know about the game, but just aren't yet ready to compete. You know, whenever y'all are ready to get in. Oh, there is a command, actually. There should be a command. Yeah, see? Look at that, Levi. I got the command set up. There is commands for the Froat 7 speedrunning community and for hit maps, too.
Hell yeah.
Finally, stop dragging my feet on getting those running.
Damn, we had 3 super quick maps with this match. Damn, that's pretty nuts.
Yeah, definitely.
Hokkaido, Paris, and Dubai are all considered one of the tiny 6, right? What is our... The other 3 are Dartmoor, Wilton Creek, and...
New York.
New York, yeah. Shit, there you go. That's crazy. So Dubai is, unfortunately... Try not to fall asleep on this one, guys. Last map.
Yeah, Dubai, as far as Roulette's concerned, with the current rule set, Dubai is sort of regarded similarly to Dartmoor in terms of, like, lack of approach. Well, not, I want to say lack of approach, but just that you tend to see things go the same way on the map. In almost every instance, the same isolations are used, the same starts are used, with a few exceptions, with a few rare exceptions, such as a suit kill.
There's only a couple of different, only a couple of times you're going to actually want to take a different approach, like if it's drowning Stuyvesant. Live kill Stuyvesant's always interesting. Live kill Ingram is not as interesting because there's multiple spots to isolate him. Live kill Stuyvesant definitely makes things a little more fun, but
yeah,
since people have been abusing the double seeker strats, it really doesn't matter what the kill is with Stuyvesant, because they're all just as easy as the last. You just double seeker him and go get any disguise on the map. And
now, do you want to explain what double seekering is, just in case there's any people watching who don't know what that means?
Yeah, it's a where you seeker the guy once and then you immediately reload the gun and shoot him again with the second dart, and he'll basically get sick. Once he's done getting sick, he'll be like, oh shit, I'm not done yet, and he'll get sick again. So, and I believe Stuyvesant's time for getting sick is 60 seconds, so he gets sick for 120 seconds.
Right.
Plus the amount of time it takes for him to walk to the bathroom, which is a good 20 seconds itself. So
the time they spend walking to the bathroom is additional to the time they spend actually, being sick.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So you've got over 2 minutes to literally go around the map and get anything you need. You could do a lap around the whole freaking map and still have time to kill it, so...
Now, honestly, Dubai is a map I'm not super practiced on. I did face off one time on this map, in this tournament against Script Desk, and I lost. Script is really well practiced on this map, and I honestly haven't practiced it very much. So this is one...
I don't blame you.
Yeah, it's one for sure that I need to sort of practice a couple of the different disguise isolations and opportunities. But I do understand where all the other players are coming from with the dislike for this map. I've already seen a lot of similar approaches, having cast a number of matches where the players compete on it. And it's kind of, I feel like it's kind of like Miami in that we always see the same, more or less, the same isolations done. And
Yeah, but Miami at least has an interesting factor to it with the fact that you've got 30 potential disguises to choose from.
Yes.
You have a shit ton more of the map to play with. There's a lot more potential melee items for kills,
Definitely.
Miami is far and above, far more exciting than Dubai. Dubai is half the size.
Yep.
Half the melee items.
Half the
not even
disguises.
close to- The disguises are like, what, you got like 12 or 13 in Dubai?
Yeah, a dozen or so.
Yeah, so there's 2 targets, but it feels like there's 1. So it's just not. It's a very subpar map. It's disappointing that Hitman 3 is so mixed between having such amazing maps like Berlin and Chongqing, and then you have shit like Dartmoor and Mendoza and this one.
Yeah.
The train, it's so sad.
Yeah, Hitman 3's got some great maps, but yeah, my favorite collection of maps definitely comes from Hitman 2, the strongest offering in my opinion.
Absolutely, yeah.
But the spin is here, and if you don't mind, I'll take this one for the final matchup here. This is chosen by neither player. This was chosen by hitmaps.com, and we have got Carl Ingram eliminated using a silenced SMG disguised as a kitchen staff. That very easy kill. One of the guards right behind Carl is carrying a silenced SMG. And
Exactly.
Marcus Stuyvesant eliminated using a fire axe disguised as the famous chef. Okay, now the famous chef being a unique disguise up on nearly the top floor of the penthouse on Carl Ingram's suite.
Yeah, this might actually be a penthouse start, which is kind of cool because you can just get the penthouse and trank the chef right away and get his outfit immediately within 10 seconds. You've got it. So,
Right. So, and again, since our players here are not, like the most well-practiced and optimized, I feel like this will be more interesting to see in how they plan their loadouts and how they approach because, even though it's not going to be, presumably not going to be the most optimal way to approach the mission,
I don't know.
we'll still see
Seriously.
some things that we probably can't predict, from players. So that's
it's
always exciting.
especially interesting with players like TeHawken. He doesn't even have all the the starting points or the smuggle points unlocked.
Yeah.
yet.
Really operating within some constrained boundaries, more like most of the roulette players have everything unlocked that needs to be unlocked. And when you're playing roulette with less options than what some of your competitors have available, and to be able to take a win, no less, from a disadvantaged position like that is awesome and an
Absolutely.
encouraging sign for sure.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how this goes here now. I mean, if
No, I don't need to.
if TeHawken is doing what I think he's going to do, I know he knows how to deal with Ingram. I'm pretty sure he knows the isolation. I'm almost positive I've seen him do it a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
So he should be all right with the Ingram isolation. I'm not sure if he knows how to isolate Stuyvesant downstairs.
Okay, so he's starting from event staff.
Okay.
You can access, event staff, security, and art installation crew all have the ability to get the double isolation down for both targets, right?
Yeah, it's a little tighter with event staff, but yeah, security and event crew, or art crew, sorry, are the 2 best starting spots I'd say for this map,
Yeah.
especially for this spin. Security is easily the best one for this spin, but man, the TeHawken doesn't have that unlocked. I don't know if Foxy did. I didn't see his.
TeHawken
load
did
up.
have the art crew installation, though. I thought that was initially where he was going to be starting, and so clearly based on his approach here, he's not clear on where the disguises are that he needs to grab. The kitchen staff, for those who don't know, is right there in the kitchen that he was just in and just ran away from, and the famous chef is way up at the top of the map. Both chefs on completely opposite ends of the map, but both targets able to be isolated, within under a minute from several different starting locations. But neither player is doing that. Neither player is opting to isolate the targets. Instead, they are just just jumping right into the mission and trying to figure out how they're gonna do it. They're thinking on the fly.
Oh, okay.
It looks to me like TeHawken is actually taking a little bit of time to learn the map before he goes about his strat here. I think
Mhm.
he's getting his bearings here, which is always solid. I mean, best to gather some knowledge, gather some intel, figure out where your bearings are, and then
Definitely. Better to
move on
do
from
it
there.
better to do it before you're actually in like a competitive match, but if you don't have the ability to do that, then doing a bit of recon at the start of the mission isn't a bad idea if you feel comfortable just giving your opponent that time, because Foxy's using this time to try and get a run off the ground. Hasn't had success yet, but clearly Foxy has some idea of how to play here and can certainly get some points, especially if TeHawken takes his time too much.
And Foxy's more got a higher mastery on the map too, so that gives him an inherent advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And he started Penthouse. I wonder why he's not going for the chef right away, though. That would be because he's got enough time to get the chef and isolate both targets.
I think he just had to run there to grab himself a Seeker. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, so he's got the Seeker on the chef. Just had to grab it from his stash location first.
Seekering the chef, huh? Okay. So
Yeah,
he
I feel
doesn't
like
know
you probably could calmer him there on the other side of the counter and change.
Yeah, it's free, yeah.
Without being seen, as long as you don't run out too fast, because the extended illegal actions that so often complicate things for us.
Yeah, exactly. He's got the famous chef disguise though. Foxy's well on his way. He might still be able to make this work and get some points out of this.
Hawkins gone back and started at the suit start. Now, this is not impossible for isolating Carl Ingram and Marcus Stuyvesant, but you definitely have less time.
Yeah.
You're really... And there's not a lot of margin for error with your timing and inputs when you do the suit start. Very unforgiving.
Ooh, and he doesn't... TeHawken is very... He's definitely more experienced with the Hitman 1 maps. The Season 1 maps for TeHawken are his strong point from what I've seen.
Right.
As anything beyond Season 1, and he seems to struggle a bit. So
right.
That's what make this one a little more interesting. Opts to leave the body here, too.
Yeah. Can't say I'd feel good about that, but a lot of times you don't know what you can get away with in this game until you actually try it, so maybe we'll be surprised, including TeHawken.
Yeah. Well, I like that he's gathered some intel, at least. He started event staff. He worked his way around the downstairs area where the kitchen staff is. Figured out, okay, well, this is where I can go. How do I get upstairs from here? Okay, there's the kitchen staff guy. So he clearly knows where everything is down there. Now he's got his bearings. So this is looking interesting for TeHawken. But on the other hand, Foxy's got 2 disguises out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Foxy clearly is familiar here, and I really like seeing players do things that I would never do in a match, and I'm not saying that to be, to like tease Foxy, but I just, I have my own play style, and a lot of players have their own play style. We saw a match from Red Fox the other night, and I've never seen anybody play the way that Red Fox plays, and it's really interesting to see the different things that players are emboldened to try and what they feel like taking risks on. And I don't mean to say that the experienced players don't take risks, but we kind of see them taking similar risks, and with players like this, you just have no idea what they're going to try to do. I don't really know what to expect yet from the less experienced players. I feel like I see them try things that I couldn't have ever predicted.
Sometimes I enjoy watching the less experienced players more than the pros, to be honest. It's I've even learned things watching less experienced players.
Oh, definitely.
Learned watching a couple of pros go at it.
Definitely.
It's pretty cool watching it sometimes. Sometimes it's pretty difficult to watch it.
Sure.
They take forever on Dartmoor spin or some shit. But,
not that.
It's that's gonna happen. Sometimes it even happens to pros, right? So you never know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have an 8-minute Dartmoor win under my belt, and that was during the last competition, and it was
T-Hawken
against.
gets ripped.
Oh, that was a
Sorry,
really
man.
unfortunate. That was a really unfortunate push by TeHawken there.
Yeah. Was it against who, sorry?
It was against Bat Games, and I'm like putting away bodies that I didn't need to put away, and because the explosion, it was an explosion kill on Alexa, and I was just being extra cautious. But I went back and watched the VOD later, and people in chat were like, "Is this the new longest Dartmoor spin?" And it's, you know what? If that's the record I hold for Dartmoor, then so be it.
Hey, man,
but
you got a record. That's all that matters. Dude, at least it wasn't a 2.5 hour long freaking Colorado.
or a 28-minute Paris.
Yeah, there you go. T-Nort. Eat a dick, T-Nort.
But that's the thing, is that like even players, whether you're experienced or inexperienced, we can all have an off day. We can all have a bad match with just like bad luck or poor planning or roulette brain or whatever it is. The path forward isn't always like a straight path forward. Sometimes you sidewind for a little bit and you fumble and you stumble, but everything serves to make you a better player. No one plays this game and gets worse. There's a lesson learned. There's a lesson learned with every reload and every future attempt.
Yeah, you're damn right. And and that's the beautiful thing about Hitman is I love to learn as many things about as many things as I possibly can, just in general in life. And Hitman is like it's a never-ending pool of knowledge. Like there's always going to be new, innovative strats to this game. No one's ever going to reach the ceiling and be like, okay, I've officially mastered Hitman. It's basically impossible.
Right.
So you can get damn close. Like for example, you got Ducker, Frody, In for Fun, Yanini. Those guys are like as good as it gets. But in terms of the ceiling for this game, no one's really ever reached that, and that's what's so exciting.
And I also think nobody's untouchable either. Like some of the craziest plays and most fierce opponents, even they can stumble, and anyone can get that good where you can get to the point where you're giving these players a run for their money. So you may be sitting back and watching and being like, I'll never be able to play the game this good where I can compete with these people. And I thought the same thing, yet here I am now, entered and growing and competing, and the same can be true for anyone who's interested to get involved.
Some amazing ass. Doing very well. So, like that goes to show, if you practice and you put the time in and you're passionate about it, you can achieve wonders with this game.
Definitely.
And that's what I love seeing. Like, again, to mention, I'm not trying to pick favorites here, but TeHawken has really impressed me this tournament with how far he's come. I really respect this guy. He's done super well for himself, considering
right.
This first tournament. He's nervous as hell, and he's brand new to the community, and he's doing really well considering.
Absolutely. Yeah, we got to give a fair shake to the newbies. It's easy to sit back and criticize like what they're doing or their approach, or being like, I don't think they know what they're, of course they don't know what they're doing. They're a rookie, and to compete despite a lack of knowledge, to have the gumption to be like, I want to compete, I want to learn, I'm going to put myself out there. That's definitely worth respecting. And we want more people to join us. We want more rookies. We want more people to join these events. So
exactly. Yeah. Unfortunate rip there by TeHawken. See, he's gathering intel. Like he's like, okay, now I know this guard cycle.
Yep, he's gonna come around the corner.
Time,
So I'm gonna put a distraction shot there to slow him down a little bit. That's just the feedback loop that Hitman gives you, and it's interesting how Roulette forces you to consider being in different areas and different disguises, and who enforces what disguise. Stuff you may not ever think about when you're just playing the game silent assassin suit only,
Yeah, that's right. Oh, we've got Foxy here coming up on, he's coming up on Ingram now?
Oh, but that guard that he just threw the hammer at sometimes will catch you with an unfortunate head turn, but he does get the silenced SMG kill on Ingram.
Well done,
right, Foxy.
That's awesome.
Making some moves here. Now just got to get this Stuyvesant kill with the famous chef disguise.
Man, I'm almost, you know what, I've been saying, talking a big game about TeHawken this whole time, but I'm kind of rooting for Foxy on this. I want him to get some points.
Definitely.
and he's playing really well in this map. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, I'm. It's always exciting to see them get. Even if they do unfortunately rip after getting a kill, it's like getting a kill sometimes, even though it doesn't award any points, that feels like a victory in itself.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's the nice thing about Hitman. It's the little victories that matter at the end of the day. So, you know, doing things that you've never done before. He gets the famous chef Foxy does here now.
Mhm.
TeHawken with another rip, unfortunately. So Foxy's got a target down successfully with his first disguise. Famous chef. Now he's heading over to Stuyvesant, and
Uh,
that's what with the fire axe. So.
Yes, Stuyvesant is still up though for Foxy, and
Oh, he hasn't isolated Stuyvesant.
I don't believe he's isolated. Stuyvesant's still roaming around, and he's also got to figure out where he's going to, how he's going to get the fire axe near him, you know, or get the kill outright. I always love seeing players get a kill in a more difficult way than they need to. You know, I love seeing like some unpredictable like peekaboo and then just seizing an opportunity that presents itself.
Yeah.
I love those moments. That's some of the most fun in Hitman.
Those are always a good time. Oh, he does a bullet impact to get around this area. Not a bad idea considering.
Yeah. Oh
guy
no!
panicking. Oh no!
And then he gets himself caught.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. Oh damn.
Yeah, hate to see it.
Yeah, he should really consider taking out Stuyvesant because there's a fire axe just down the first set of stairs in that area. He is trespassing as famous chef
Mm-hmm.
where Stuyvesant is, but or where he would need to KO him. But maybe he's considering that now. I guess I'm not sure. But yeah, it's actually surprising to me when I first realized how actually trash that famous chef disguise is in this map. You can't go freaking anywhere in that thing.
Yeah, he's like only allowed. He's really only allowed up there on like the penthouse floor. Anywhere else, it's like, what are you doing outside of Carl Ingram's kitchen?
Yeah, it's just trash considering he's a famous chef. You'd think he'd have a little more access to the area.
Yeah, apparently not. He's kept on a tight leash.
Whatever. Get leashed, bitch. Whatever.
Oh
that's
no,
too bad.
TeHawken's struggling to figure out how to move through this area. Yeah, there's a way. Players who played this game a long time really make liberal use of like bullet distractions when it's able to be used as part of their loadout. It's pretty awesome. Pistol distractions are arguably very overpowered. They are balanced in that you can't put two of them in the same location without putting, you know, panicking NPCs or putting guards into enforcer status. But if you know where to put them far enough away from NPCs so that only certain ones react to certain gunshots, easily, you know, one of the best tools for getting through heavily watched areas.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
And it takes a bit of practicing and learning, and TeHawken unfortunately was doubling up on bullet distractions there and led to a rip. So both players more than halfway through the spin now. Neither player has been able to get a run super far off the ground. Foxy had a good one going there, but
Yeah.
neither player can remain safe, you know, with their strat here. So
I feel like Foxy has the right idea. He just needs to move the one factor of taking out Stuyvesant. You know, he can do everything. He's already got a plan for everything else. There's the fire axe right there. He's got the first disguise. We've already seen that he can kill Ingram pretty easily.
right.
Just needs to get Stuyvesant here. Like, oh man, you can KO him here. Foxy could easily take this. No, don't take your guard out. Oh shit.
Oh my god, he's looking right at you, dude. Okay.
Oh man, so tension.
Oh, but what are you gonna?
Seeker
Oh,
is the guard. Why did you bring a Seeker though, man? You got this. He has the strat. He just needs to switch that damn Seeker for a calmer.
yeah.
Man.
Sometimes it's so
Of
hard.
course,
Like
it's so
I've been in the position from like a player here though, and I'm just like, I'm realizing like something's not connecting here. Like something in this strategy is not connecting. What would the shoutcasters be telling me right now? And
Yeah,
Foxy's probably just a slight tweak away from having a much better run here, and it's just so hard to see it sometimes in the moment. You can't see past your nerves. you can't feel anything other than the pressure of competing.
Yeah.
And
everybody gets roulette brain.
Yeah.
And, oh man, this is unfortunate by TeHawken. This is not going to work for him because his Stuyvesant's guard is going to come in here in a couple of minutes. As soon as he opens that door, he has a 50-50 chance of getting spotted. Like,
yeah.
just he's got the right idea though. He knows to. Okay, he got lucky not getting spotted there, but the guard's going to come through there.
Yeah, clock's ticking.
Damn, like he needs to get that fire axe in there and then go and get the famous chef and get Ingram before he walks away. Like, man, this isn't looking good for TeHawken here, unfortunately. But
I mean, but there's still 11 minutes left in the spin, and you know, I think I want to believe that TeHawken can pull it off, but it's just I'm getting an impression of like real unfamiliarity with the map here, and that unfortunately being unfamiliar on a map, it does put you at a disadvantage. It doesn't make it anything impossible, but it's definitely not, you know, you're not helping your case by just not really knowing the maps. And granted, there's nearly 30 maps, over 2 dozen at least, across the trilogy. So it's hard to be familiar. It is hard to be familiar, intimately familiar with all of the maps and all of the Swiss cheese elements and what connects where. So TeHawken's still on their journey with trying to get better and more familiar with the maps. But Foxy, I think, has more knowledge and familiarity with things. So I don't want to count TeHawken out yet.
Foxy has the knowledge, but not the execution, and TeHawken has the execution, but not the knowledge.
Yes, so, well said. Well said. So someone could still grab a victory here. It's hard to say which way it's going to go, though.
Okay.
Yeah, this could easily go either way. That's what I love about these types of oh man.
What the heck? Foxy just got compromised for what? For putting the banana down in front of the guard?
I have no idea what went down there. Maybe, yeah, I think that is an illegal action, isn't it? When you plant the banana down in front of somebody, I think that is illegal. I'm not sure.
I didn't know
that.
He
plowed up there in that disguise. He wasn't holding a gun or anything, so that's ridiculous.
Yeah, maybe it was just like delayed illegal action from dropping the fire axe.
Oh, he dropped the fire axe. Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he dropped the fire axe right at the top of the stairs, but it was really delayed because he was able to put the banana down in front of the guard first. So
yeah,
extended illegal action there for sure.
No, that's definitely what it was. Yeah. I don't think that the banana would be an illegal action. Like that made no sense. So the fire axe is definitely what that was.
Yeah. So TeHawken's got the making pacifications out here to try and clear out this area to grab the Marcus. I think he's gonna try to isolate Marcus here.
He's got the right idea now. He's well on his way.
No, he's got Marcus back in the bathroom again.
He keeps making him frickin' sick, man.
Yeah.
Like, oh, so upsetting to see that. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, unless you're getting a drown kill on him, not a good way to isolate him. And
no.
But you also you understand why a player might think that, like, oh, good, he's in the bathroom, he's isolated now, done, no problem. But there is a problem because VIP guard behavior means that he's going to be found.
That's the thing, and that's kind of how it works with every VIP guard. You leave a target in an area long enough that they're going to eventually come and check out where their VIP is.
Right.
And you got to deal with the VIP and the guard, otherwise you're shit ass the world.
Yeah, this is a lesson. This is a lesson learned here for sure for TeHawken. So we'll probably see different performance in a future Dubai spin. But for now, this is just a hard lesson learned.
I do love that TeHawken is just trying everything. He's got ideas in his head. He's trying everything in his power to. Okay, what happens when I do this? What happens when I do that? He's gathering intel, and I can really only appreciate that.
Right, that's part of learning. Is just getting in there, pressing buttons, seeing what happens. What are the consequences of doing this? And it's just the feedback you get from Hitman makes learning it so much fun.
Yeah.
And there he just figures out he's seeing now that his target has been discovered.
Well, this is good. That's good information to get. Like, now he knows that that's not the area to isolate Stuyvesant. So I don't think he's going to try it again now.
Right.
So good that he actually saw that happen. So, sorry, my cat is coming over to hang out too. Sorry if you guys can hear him meowing. My bad.
That's all good.
What's up, Crumpet? Sorry, buddy, I'm busy. So we got a rip and a restart, simultaneous restart for both players. Only 6 minutes left in the spin, so this is looking like we're gonna have a tie here.
Yep, but we'll likely be ending in a draw. If we were seeing play a match here between players that did have more familiarity on Dubai, many spins can be completed in less than 4 minutes, I would say.
Yeah.
So the window hasn't closed on getting a win, like in general, but perhaps for these players here with how they're approaching things with the strats we've been seeing them try to pull off, I don't think there's enough time left on the clock to get anything done.
Yeah, even at a fairly medium level of play with this map, with this spin, I would say this is easily sub 5, no question.
Oh, Foxy's gonna get himself another extended illegal action there.
Oh no, Foxy, what are you doing, man? Oh, so upsetting. Because I've seen Foxy pull off some cool shit. Like,
right. Yeah, you don't even need to grab that fire axe right there because Marcus would get pacified 30 feet away from it. So to grab it and drop it there is just, not even something you really have to do. It's only causing problems.
Yeah, you should take that guard out first, put him in the box like what TeHawken was doing. If you want, isolate Stuyvesant up there and then just grab the fire axe when it's time. But, at the same time, you got to factor in roulette brain.
Right.
That goes for everybody. So.
And plus, a lot of times the players will rewatch the VODs here of the matchup, and that helps. I mean, I do that sometimes. I'll watch a match that I play in just to listen to the commentary to see, like, what did I possibly overlook? Where the caster's pointing out, things that I could have been doing. It's an important part of practicing and getting better. You get out of it what you put into it. If you're willing to watch your match and show up to watch other people's matches, that helps you learn. That helps you learn more. So,
absolutely, I love that shit when I'm doing a match and I watch back the VOD. I don't even care what I'm doing at that point. I just watch specifically what the chat's talking about and watch my opponent.
Right.
And the chat's just giving me shit for all the dumbass moves I'm doing. I'm like, yeah, I deserve it. You're totally right. I should have done this and that. And,
yeah.
And you learn so quick that way. It's great.
Definitely. It's really, really valuable feedback. Now,
a little bit of shit talk goes a long way.
Foxy's got the fire axe. Foxy's got the pacification on Stuyvesant.
Good shit, Foxy. He might have it. That's the one thing, the only
oh, don't jump up here.
I can't think of words.
Don't jump up here though, because this guy will see you. This guy always turns and sees you when you try to climb up here. At least that's been my experience.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's true, he would. But Foxy, I'm nervous for this now.
Yeah.
Foxy can totally get this. He's got this.
Oh no!
Shit.
Oh, come on, Foxy.
Oh, no. Why didn't you throw it, bro? Oh, no.
Running into him from behind, when you bump an NPC by walking into them, they don't always turn around with a question mark above their head to look at you, but when you run into them, unless they're nauseous or like carrying a briefcase or weapon away, they're going to stop and look around, or they're going to stop and look at you and be like, what the hell, man? You just bumped into me.
Yeah, you gotta be hammering on that pacification button.
Yeah.
You gotta be doing. If you're sprinting full speed ahead of that guy, man, 69 kilometers a minute. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, Jesus.
That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, you're right. It's unfortunate because now we got 2.5 minutes of two minutes 15 in the spin left, and even friggin' the pros couldn't do this in that amount of time. So we're looking like definitely a tie here.
Yeah, for sure. So they're just gonna mess around here for the last minute and a half. TeHawken has just pacified Stuyvesant again in the toilet, and maybe we'll see him try to figure out here, like, what is happening? Why does he get discovered?
Yeah.
Yes, this is a lot of lessons you learn in Hitman are learned the hard way, unfortunately.
But the idea that TeHawken's got with putting Stuyvesant in the bathroom, I mean, that's the most intuitive thing. Honestly, the pacification here for Stuyvesant, the one that you see people going for the most, in the room that Foxy's in right now,
Mm-hmm.
is a bit ridiculous and a bit unorthodox because of the way it works.
Right.
You gotta watch out for that roaming guard. So he's a huge factor. He's a major pain in the ass. That maintenance chick is she's always trolling.
Mm-hmm.
And Stuyvesant's guard is completely RNG. And now Fox is gonna rip himself, to be honest. But he's totally RNG. Like this guy, that Stuyvesant's guard is the biggest pain in the dick in this whole map because of the way that he'll sometimes trail on Stuyvesant's ass, like right up behind him, and then other times he's like a whole kilometer away.
Right.
It's ridiculous how that RNG works. But
yeah.
So I get why TeHawken isn't thinking that's a viable way to go about approaching this, because intuitively speaking, that wouldn't be the first thing that I would go for either.
Yeah.
But, hopefully he watches some Dubai plays after this, and maybe learns a little.
Or rewatches the VOD, yeah, definitely, because that's it's free opportunity to literally have people commentating on your performance and like comparing you to what your opponent's doing. That can be a valuable tool in part of the arsenal of trying to improve your skills. So that match is going to end in a draw, and we will see 1 point allocated to each player, bringing the total for Foxy with 1 point and TeHawken with 5, 2 wins and 1 draw.
You can basically say that that's a sweep for TeHawken there. So well done for him.
Yes,
that was really well done, well played. Foxy again. From my understanding, I think Foxy is quite young.
Mm-hmm.
I think that he's still even in his early teens, or not even in his teens yet. So
sure,
he's got good game knowledge, though. I think I can see Foxy definitely improving in as time goes by. But
definitely,
TeHawken, on the other hand, has improved as this tournament has gone by. So it's really nice to see that.
Absolutely, very encouraging. Everyone learns and gets better at their own pace and at their own rate, and this has just been awesome to see from both players here. Everyone's on their journey. And it's fun to watch and fun to commentate and watch along the way. So well done to both players, and congrats to TeHawken on grabbing that win. Now I believe another match actually just started. I assume they will be breaking down the points at the end of the match. So we'll just take a quick look at the schedule and then raid Linux Penguin because. Gordy versus Red Fox, actually.
Oh, damn.
That's going to be a great watch.
Let's jump in the shoutcast on that one, too, man. That's going to be sick.
Could we do that with Linux? Could we just jump in there?
I think he's on the Discord call. He's probably in the shoutcasters.
Okay, well, if you want to... If someone... Or I don't know if you want to ask him. I'll handle the raid. I'll raid over there on his channel. And if you want to ask if we could join him for a shoutcast, I'd be happy to. But we're going to go over there and raid now.
He's got 420 with him right now, but...
four people might be a bit much.
Yeah, probably.
So, let's see. We got other matches today. Frody 7 versus Soviet Dubov. Connor B versus Agent 420.
Nice.
Terran v Bat Games and Fuzzk v Rommel. All over the next couple hours here. So
Fuzzk v Rommel's interesting. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, the matches are stacked up today, everybody. So make sure you are following the Hitman 3 category. Make sure you are following the casters. Visit hitmaps.com to make sure you stay up to date on the events and the schedule. And yeah, Buff, thank you for joining me for the cast here. I'll stick around in the Discord call with you and see if we can join in on Linux's cast here.
Yeah, there's been 4-way casts before, so I don't see why that would be a problem. So and for my boy Gordy, I gotta be on that cast, man. So it would be awesome if you could join in. So.
Definitely, I'd love to. Well, we're gonna raid the stream, everyone. Enjoy the matchup here, and look out for us. Maybe we'll be providing extra commentary during the match too. Maybe not though. If not, then enjoy the match either way. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Take care, everybody.
All right, good shit, Buff.